From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Does your child need a little extra help with his or her schoolwork? Well, you might want to hire a tutor. Just one thing, it could wind up being a very long-distance relationship. NBC's Kerry Sanders explains.
High school junior Sydney Lawson, a cheerleader.
Pass out the handout sheets to you.
A good student.
You subtract the 2 from 180.
Terrible at math. Sydney and her mom had been driving more than an hour 3 days a week for tutoring.
I'd fall asleep in the car. It was not good.
That all ended when they found a new tutor who'd come into their home any day, any time, for $100 a month. Where'd they find a tutor like that? In Bangalore, India, well known for call centers, the country's huge English-speaking, highly educated population is now teaching American students over the internet.
Our typical teacher has a master's degree or a PhD in the subject they teach.
So did you like the story? Wasn't it a sweet little story?
But what about that accent? And doing it over the internet?
Without your calculator.
Sydney says, no problem.
Lay down and wag his tail. Bored.
Fifth grader Chris Bonilla is 2 grades behind in reading.
It has a long, oval-shaped body.
But after 4 months, teachers say there's improvement and he's picking up books.
While you read, can you visualize this animal?
Yes. It's going to be pretty freaky.
Chris's parents wanted to use a local tutor, but it was too expensive.
I certainly admire teachers, and I think they deserve to be paid well for what they do. I can't afford them to do what I need to do for my son.
What is our next number?
In some of the country's poorest school districts, the Indian teachers from a company called TutorVista are free. It's the only way the school superintendent in Hamilton County, Florida says he can meet the federal No Child Left Behind requirement.
It is sad that we have to outsource our education to a foreign country.
But your choice is that or what?
That or either my students would not be able to receive that help.
Third grader Autumn Cole jumped on the free tutoring, but it still costs the price of a computer and a high-speed line.
When I learned the stuff at school, it'd be like a review to me because I already learned it on TutorVista.
What are you finding with American students you're teaching?
I find them computer savvy, their willingness to learn, and they're very, very interactive. They love asking questions.
Indian tutors, American students. Another lesson in how the internet is revolutionizing our world. For Today, Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Jasper, Florida.